Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 210. My name is Dan. I will be your host today. Before we start off, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Click the little bell. Share away. Let everybody know. 10 more to 500. So, yes, today's episode or thumbnail is clickbait. But it's a series. It'll all make sense. The one for the cassette episode was not clickbait at all. This one, just to get with the series, I did put clickbait. There's absolutely no. If you're looking for titties and Playboy, there's none in this episode, but there will be in the next one. I can tell you that right now. But in continuation with these collection episodes, today I'll be doing VHS. And I was like, wow. So last time I did cassette, which I don't have a cassette deck anymore. Now I'm doing VHS. I do have a VHS player. It just doesn't want to fucking start up. So, anyway. And then there'll be a CD episode collection, whatever. You're going to love it. But this is not going to be that long because I don't have much VHS left. But what I have, I think, is pretty cool. So before we start off, if you cheers to you guys. There we go. Now, VHS, I'll be honest, when my parents bought the VHS, we were like very late to the game. Like I think it was like late 80s, like 89 when I got, well, it'll make sense because my first one, this was released, does it say what year? 1990, actually. So that will tell you what year I got we got our first VHS. Anyway, so the first VH, and this is all music related, and I'll tell you which ones are cool, which ones are not. And by the way, I used to have a shit ton, like the cassettes. I had a shitload of cassettes. I had a shitload of VHS tapes. But what happened is, whatever VHS I had, and if it got re-released on DVD, I went and sold the VHS just to get the DVD version. So these ones right here that I have here do not exist on, well, except one. But I'm just too lazy to go do anything with that one there. But anyway, so first one is Alice Cooper Video Trash. So when we got our first VHS, this is the first thing I went and bought. And honestly, is it worth it? No. Well, yes and no. It's got the video. It's 3 videos. That's about it. Nothing in between except parts of the stage. But yeah, this is shit. Really, like when it comes down to it. It's got Poison, House of Fire, which I thought was actually a great video there. Bed of Nails, which we never actually saw on TV here. But the real reason, and I've talked about this on my channel before, the real reason I bought this was in hopes that there would be the uncensored version of Poison on this. Guess what? It doesn't. So yeah, it's honestly just 3 videos on this. Like the 80s and 90s were huge for this kind of stuff here, like for music there. If you had your favorite band, you all pretty much had, for sure, almost a VHS tape. DVDs, not as much, and I'm not talking about concerts. You'll see these are not concerts. So there you go. Alice Cooper Video Trash. It is what it is. Next up, this also is not worthwhile. This one does exist on DVD. I have it somewhere over there. Bought it just so I have everything Kiss. So Kiss Crazy Nights, the video. So this has Turn on the Night, Reason to Live, and Crazy Crazy Nights. Just 3 videos. Nothing in between, except if I remember there was flames just to separate each video, but there's nobody talking. Like, it's even worse on the Alice Cooper one. So this is really, and I think they really were trying to promote this, like this is a really good album, which it is. But if you ask the general public, it isn't. But I know, yeah, they were. So yeah, this actually does exist on DVD also. So I have, or something similar, like whatever. But anyway, I still have it. So there you go. Kiss Crazy Nights. Just the 3 videos right here. Now, this is actually pretty cool, this one here. So, and, okay, this is my pet peeve when it comes to bands or artists releasing videos or video collections of all their videos. And they don't put them all. That annoys me. So, I'm going to go with Dio, Time Machine. This is actually a pretty cool VHS because in between pretty much each video, Ronnie James Dio is there introducing the video and talking about it a little bit. Now, it starts off with Wild One, which is off of Lock Up the Wolves, but doesn't have Hey Angel, which is actually a video. You could see it on YouTube. Holy Diver, from the first album, you got Holy Diver and Rainbow in the Dark. And a live version of Stand Up and Shout, which is actually pretty cool. From Last in Line, you have Last in Line. And that's it. But I know that there's a video for Mystery. You can find it on YouTube. So why isn't Mystery? Why isn't Hey Angel on this? And from Sacred Heart, you got Hungry for Heaven, Rock and Roll Children, King of Rock and Roll. I think that was it as videos goes. And from Dream Evil, you had All the Fools Sailed Away. But I know that, what was the other one there? I Could Have Been a Dreamer, I think is the other one. So again, this is not on this here. So this one's technically is missing 3 videos from Dio's videography. This has never been obviously issued on DVD. Would love to have it with, and some bands have actually made up for it. I'm talking to you, Dawkin and Rat. So anyway, one day I'll make a DVD episode of my DVDs of these things there. So there you go. VHS, Dio, Time Machine. Good. Missing some stuff, but I'm glad I have this because this has never been reissued on DVD here. If some of these have been reissued, honestly, I haven't checked in forever, to be honest there. Let me know if these have been officially. I'm not looking for these bootleg things there. We had Dio, Time Machine. This is just a video compilation with Dio in between talking about each video. So there you go. Cool one. All right, this one is probably one of my favorite VHSs, and I'm actually hoping. Mind you, I checked maybe 5 years ago, like if this existed, before I start talking more. What I checked at the time, did this not exist on DVD? So I'm talking about Metalworks 73, 93. So I guess Judas Priest were 20 years old. This is fucking good. Like one of the better documentaries. I'm like, why isn't this on DVD? Like I said, if it is, please let me know. I honestly did not check. It's been a while. I forgot to check. And I've been spending my time actually cleaning these. They were so full of dust. It's crazy. But yeah, this is how I got into Priest. Was actually in, I guess, 93. I had all their video. I saw the videos and all that. But this is what I bought as a CD. Or maybe CD was, anyway. Same cover. I bought Metalworks. I was like, wow, this is good. So that's how I got into Priest. At that time, I bought Metalworks, and then of course there was this. It's like a documentary, very good one. I love this one here. Haven't watched it in a while because my VHS, whatever, But I absolutely do love. I don't know if you've ever seen the cover of this. You've got the eagle from Screaming for Vengeance, the guy on the motorcycle from Painkiller, the guy with the glasses from Killing Machine or Hellbent for Leather, the turbo thing there, Defenders of the Faith, the silver thing from Stained Class. There was a razor blade somewhere. Yeah, the razor blade is right here on the body of, which is for British Steel. Not sure where point of entry is for this. I guess this is maybe Sin After Sin. I'm not sure. It's too small here. I remember at the time looking. But anyway, Judas Priest, Metalworks, 73.93. Please let me know if this exists on DVD. I'll probably check after I finish recording this here. But yeah, this is a shame it's never been released. Like I said, whatever I know that got reissued on DVD or Blu-ray, I went and got rid of this and bought the DVD or Blu-ray. Very good one here. Shame it's never been. All right. Another one of my favorite bands here. So I'm going to go. There's 3 of them here. And these are actually great, funny, entertaining. So the first one, Winger, the videos, and it's got all the videos from their first album, which is Madeleine, 17, Headed for a Heartbreak, and Hungry. And in between each video, there's interviews with the band, and it's actually pretty interesting. Now, that's from the first album. The second one, and boy, did I ever... So, In the Heart of the Young had 2 of them. So, In the Heart of Young and In the Heart of Young Part 2. This is good. So, Part 2 is good. This is great entertainment. This is so good. We used to watch this, me and my friends back then. So this has the videos of Can't Get Enough, Miles Away. Also, the making of the videos Can't Get Enough and Miles Away, which I was actually pretty proud of. I guess I knew who Michael Bay was before he was actually popular. Because Michael Bay, yeah, the Transformers guy, is the one that directed the Can't Get Enough video from Winger. And there's parts in the recording studio, yeah, personal interviews, home movies. This is great. I love this cassette. Because I loved this one that much, when this one came out, I was like, oh my God, cool. It's the interviews are like near the end. I was like, okay, you're really pushing, trying to put some footage here. Like the footage at the end was just like not very interesting to me, but it's got Easy Come, Easy Go, the video, plus the making of. It's got a video for You Are the Saint, I Am the Sinner, but it was never released as an official video. It's just the song playing on footage. But this one has actually, if you do stick around to the end, there is the video of Winger doing Silent Night, which should be released as an MP3, a vinyl, maxi single, whatever. Like, come on, guys. Like, that is actually a great Christmas song. I wish I could play it every Christmas, but it's only I only have it on VHS, and I can't play it on any record upstairs because it doesn't exist. So, yeah, very good one. So that's, you got that there. So Winger, In the Heart of Young, Part 1 and 2. 1 is a lot better, and I do enjoy this one better than that Part 2 of Winger. But it's, anyway, good stuff. And they actually didn't release any making of for the last album, because every album they always have a making of, which is actually I found great. Like, I fucking love those making of their albums. They're like great entertainment. Before I'm gonna go to the last one here. So I thought DVDs came out. I don't remember what year DVDs came out, but anyway, In 1990, this was 1998. So when Psycho Circus came out, they came out with a bunch of these here. So obviously they had four of them, like Kiss marketing. Of course, lucky guy, I got the Peter Criss version. Nobody loves Peter Criss, right? Well, these days anyway. Fuck, where the hell did it go? Okay, anyway, it comes with a VHS. So it comes with a VHS of the video Psycho Circus. And of course, I prepared this. There was some, it must have fallen from me bringing it back from upstairs. It came with 3D glasses. And this is a CD of the song Psycho Circus and bonus track, which is In Your Face, which is not on the Psycho Circus album. It is on the box set, if I remember correctly. But anyway, yeah. I remember buying this only to be told by my friend Steph, that's Concert Steffi. He's like, yeah, TVs don't really, and this is tube TVs. This is even way before. Tube TVs won't play 3D as it's supposed to be. So you have to get yourself, I didn't know this at the time. So of course I buy this, getting a 3D version of the video Psycho Circus, which it doesn't. Fuck, I wish I could. I'm not going to go back there, but anyway, I literally had them in my hand like 5 minutes ago. I just don't know. I guess they fell down from me bringing them back from upstairs to downstairs. So it comes with a CD, VHS, so CD of Psycho Circus and In Your Face, non-track album. So a bonus track. Kiss are not very known for bonus tracks, so this was actually a pleasant surprise. So here I am looking in every nook and cranny just to make sure I can't show you that. So VHS of Psycho Circus, CD of Psycho Circus with In Your Face and 3D glasses. And of course, they had each member. I got the Peter Criss. Yay. Two last ones. I bought these. Oh my god, these. I'm gonna think at a CD or a cassette fair. Like right now, record fairs are kind of the thing, but back then there was a lot of CD and cassette fairs, and they sold a lot of bootleg concerts. So, and they were expensive too, if I remember correctly. It was like 20, if not $40 a VHS tape. So I got at one of those fairs Paul Stanley doing the Phantom of the Opera. It was in 1999, 7-3 Toronto. So that must have been July. I saw that Phantom of the Opera. I went with my sister to Toronto to go see Phantom of the Opera starring Paul Stanley. Very good. Yeah, you know what? Paul Stanley can't sing anymore, but he could really great at one time. Good enough to be asked to be playing the Phantom. So we actually went down just to go see this, and this is actually performance of him doing the Phantom in Toronto, 122 minutes. Only time I ever saw the Phantom of the Opera was with Paul Stanley. So I got a bootleg of this. And last, another one of those bootlegs. I was like, I'm sure I watched it once there, but I had to look. Well, first of all, it's so full of dust. I had to go and. But yeah, this is Kiss, London Gardens, Ontario. So I guess it's in London, Ontario. October 13, 1990. So this was the Hot in the Shade tour, which to me is one of those better tours visually. A different type of visually, because this was, the big Sphinx. It was my first time ever seeing Kiss, but with our tickets, we didn't get to see the Sphinx properly because there were speakers in front of us. So note to all you concert ticket buyers out there, if you're buying tickets as a group, don't buy 8 tickets all in one shot. Buy them like 4 and 4 or 3, 3, and 2, whatever. Don't buy 8. That was the worst thing I could do. So, of course, I went and bought 8 tickets, and our view was shit. But it was my first time hearing, at least I got to hear Kiss. It was great, great show. Then it's like when I saw the pictures of some guy the day after, I was like, oh my God, that's what I missed. Like, oh, couldn't believe it. So anyway, that's a bootleg of Kiss Hot in the Shade live in, I guess, London. I guess they didn't have Ottawa at the time. So anyway, so that's my VHS collection. I looked upstairs. I tried to find as much VHS as I could. That's it. So it's in response to, again, wanting to show what I have in collections. So there will be a CD compilation a la Playboy coming soon also. And I'm going to do a DVD one also. I did a one on DVD documentaries. That's not what I'm going to be doing there. So eventually I'll be doing one like these types of Jesus Christ, these types of VHSs or DVDs, but like video collections, because I did one, like I said, of documentaries early and off the charts career, as if you call this a career or whatever there, but anyway, you know what I mean. So stay tuned. There will be more collections coming whenever there. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If some of these VHSs you know exists on DVD officially, please let me know. On that note, have yourselves a great whatever, and we shall see you guys next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.